Do you feel it? No, I don't mean a planetary shift. Do you feel that something else is going on? And it doesn't include the change of those who are in distress, in conflict, in the programming. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the conscious ones, those choosing consciousness. We're not separate. We're just making different choices. Do you feel it? Because it's happening, it's in play, big time. I want to talk about that with you right now because I sense it. It doesn't mean the world problems are going to go away. That's not what we came here for. We're still in the game. You're still in the game. I want you to understand this so that you can go forward from this day onward into the transition of the planet where you want to be in it. And that's what it's all about. If you understand this, then you'll realize everything is happening as it should, and that you're not going to expect other things to change. I'm going to explain why that's happening and why you can go into something so amazing. It's happening now. Are you feeling it? Let's talk about that right now. Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through the fears and live an amazing life. I had a download. All crazy hours I would wake up and get all this information, and I would write. And then I would write sometimes till 6 o'clock in the morning, go to bed for a couple hours, get back up and work. I didn't come here to sleep. I sleep whenever I can. I came here to share messages that you're getting too. You just have to get out of the way. You have to stop the stories of the programming and go into the consciousness. That's the whole point of your journey here. Now, I hope you'll subscribe. I'm going to start doing some really cool stuff. I've got another channel. I'm going to share all kinds of things, including feng shui, interior design, food, all kinds of really cool things. We're going to actually go into how we live this life and how we can still enjoy the material world. This is to be enjoyed. So I hope you'll purchase the book if you haven't. Those of you who have are loving it. Thank you. Please leave a review on Amazon and let Amazon know you're enjoying the book. They will help promote it to others, and I want to get the word out that things are going in a direction that we have much to look forward to, of peace, a golden era that is happening right now. But it is a choice. Now, what do I mean by that? So if you've noticed that things are changing, then it's because you realize you are in acceptance of the choices of others, not criticism of it or judgment or thinking that it should be different, and understanding that the journey is an individual choice within the one that allows us to experience all kinds of adventures and journeys. And without that, we don't know it. And so to know it allows us to make a different choice, and some people won't. But we are eternal, so it doesn't matter. They will continue on in different schools and different experiences and whatever, but you get to make super high choices here and be what I call the change makers. What are the change makers? There are those who realize that we are in such an amazing, beautiful era on this planet, unlike any other, because we are going into consciousness. We're understanding that having abilities doesn't mean you're crazy or nobody's going to burn you at the stake, although some people still will criticize any abilities that they don't understand. That's okay. Those who are in consciousness don't condemn those thoughts. They realize that they're just coming from a place of ignorance, limitations, and programming. And that at some point, when they let go of that, they'll realize there are no limits to anything. There are unlimited dimensions, probabilities, choices, and you are in charge of that. And you aren't the limited person asking for somebody to help me. My angels aren't listening to me. Of course they are. You and they are one. That is the higher self. But if you are in this space thinking this, then that can't make a different decision for you. Change this, and that'll step in. It's like bringing in the team off of the bench, right? They know the game plan, but if you're taking control of the field and you're not saying, hey, we need to call in the kicker, call in the next quarterback, they can't participate. You've benched them. That's all that's going on. We've talked about quantum physics, wave and particle. This is real stuff. Observation changes results. Observation, why? Because we're creators, and so a thought creates according to what I think, what I believe, and my observation of something brings it into existence. That's a little mind-blowing, but when you grasp it, ooh, nothing is impossible. And then you realize I can embrace this journey. So it's not to get out of it, or I want to stop the pain, I want to stop the challenges. Oh no, you start to embrace it. You break through fear. All of a sudden you're not afraid of it anymore. And you're okay with being uncomfortable once in a while. You're okay with not being happy about the craziness going on out there. You're not okay or approving of other people's choices, but you know that they are okay. The choices, maybe not so much, but we're not going to judge it. We just realize it is. It just is. And so it's part of our reality that we chose to share with those other entities, those beings. That's it. So we're family. We're family. And those beyond are too. Those seen and unseen. They are affected equally. So those beings on other planets, of course they care about us because we affect them, because it's not like, oh, they're on another planet, how many light years away. It doesn't work that way. Nothing has distance. There's no distance. There's no separation. When they took photons and separated them and shot them, you'd shoot one to the moon and put one here in Florida, do something to them, and they reacted quickly, faster than the speed of light. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They never were separated in the first place. So whatever you do to one happens immediately to the other one, as if they are one, and that's you and I. So whatever happens is immediate. Now, here's what I want you to understand. The new consciousness is a totally different one than I think most people expected, and that is, now I'm okay with the crazy game. Now I'm okay with the challenges. Now I'm okay with having to learn some things and being uncomfortable. And I'm okay with the really great stuff that's happening that maybe I haven't even appreciated. So I got a download the other day. If you watch my other videos, I shared it with you. I woke up and I got a download. It was enjoy everything here, all of it. Because I was actually feeling like, okay, I enjoy my life, I love people, I love all of this, but of course the craziness doesn't make sense, it doesn't feel good, and so part of me was saying, okay, that's fine, I'll do my best, I'll make my highest choices as a human, I'm still human, and then I'll get out of here. Then I'm off to the really beautiful space that I know we all come from. And so the message was, no. Don't operate here like that. Like, okay, I'll just do my best and enjoy myself until I exit. And look to that. Look to this. And I thought, wait a minute. This is a flash in the pan of eternity. Am I really enjoying it like I think I am? And the answer was no. Because I always have that higher space in mind, because I've been there. Even here, I have visited that space many times. Still have to come back here. Like people that have near-death experiences, they always like, oh, I don't want to go back. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Like, don't want to go. Don't make me go back. And so they come here and they're like miserable. Some of them get very depressed. And the message to me is, enjoy it. Yes, even the pain, even the controversy, enjoy it. It's a game. You cannot be challenged without it. So why do you gamers game? Because there's some challenge. There's something that happens. There's a conflict. There's something you have to get out of and escape or destroy or whatever. Unfortunately, they're mostly violent. We're here in a violent place too, but not all our challenges are like that. But we get them, and without them, what would we do? We'd be bored out of our brains, right? So enjoy this. This is the new consciousness. And the new consciousness is realizing, okay, I can be that in this, and I can still witness this and be a part of it and not have to correct it, criticize or judge it, and just continue to be the change maker and just go on my path doing that and enjoying what comes with that and shining the light for those who want to make some changes, and if they don't, being okay with that, and being okay with the uncomfortableness of being on a violent planet. An unconscious planet is really what it is, full of fear. And then appreciating the fear. I've asked you, how many of you have been to scary movies? You love it, right? Why do we go to scary movies? Why would you do that? Because you love it. It's good to be scared. It feels good to be scared. And you're like, why did I do that? And then you can't get it out of your head that, Annabelle's going to grab your feet dangling from the... It's beautiful, isn't it? Are you enjoying that? Yeah, let's enjoy it. Let's relish the feelings that we cannot experience when we are not in our dense state of being. And I went into a state of not just euphoria, because I don't experience the anger and things that other people do. I just don't go there. There are times when you're going to experience, like I said, the not frustration, maybe unhappiness, sadness of the feelings and the struggle of other people's choices, but still not expecting them to be different. Just knowing this is it. This is part of it. I have to accept this and know that they're learning, they're choosing it, they're getting something from it. And so those of you who said, so what about this and what about that? I said, just be yourself. I don't care what anybody else does. It's about what I do. What if we have community gardens and the government, they steal our gardens? I say, well then give, don't hoard it. If somebody comes in to take your gardens, give. You're welcome to our table. Oh, you want to take it all? All right. I guess that's your choice. That's going to be a cause and effect that's going to come back big time, tenfold to them. So you don't have to worry about punishing somebody. They're already doing it to themselves. And I don't wish that on anyone. And they'll learn or not. You're eternal, doesn't matter. I would rather go out that way, giving, than hoarding and trying to protect something that is going to transition anyways. This is the new consciousness. And it's probably not what you expected. I know the new earth, we think that it's going to be, I'm going to be in this space that's perfect, and that's not how it works. It's here, being in that. And so you see that differently and you understand what it is. And you realize how privileged you are to be one of the few entities, experiences, to be here at this time, and how incredibly special that is, and how important you are. And now you realize, what was that role I played? Was it the magnificent warrior that went out in peace? Was it the person who grabbed that opportunity to do something amazing? Or did you get caught up in the minutia of the unconscious world when you know better? I know you know better. You're going to feel sorry for yourself. Life isn't worth living. Too bad, because you're eternal. You always will be. It's how you live it. It's your choice. And it can be beautiful. And go ahead, forth, and enjoy those moments where it's not so good. It doesn't feel so great, because you know it's only temporary. And then when you embrace it and you learn from it, you transition into something very quickly. You don't stay there. It's when you focus on it, say shouldn't be, and you fight it, you continue to be that which you don't want. And when you say, okay, it is, it just is, all of a sudden you transition and something beautiful comes, or you get the inheritance, or the job, or the health is restored, or the new relationship, or whatever it is, or the opportunity to go live I have no money, I have nothing. Somebody just asked me that. I said, that's okay. We have places. You guys have been in my, you guys are in my list. I send you over to the Off the Grid guys. They have business plans. There are people that list their off-the-grid properties looking for people to work the gardens, to live on the grounds and help out, to help with the events, to be investors, all kinds of things available. We're working as a community. How beautiful is that? Otherwise, in the programmed world, you'd say, I don't fit in. No, you won't. There are rules with that. What we're talking about and creating, it exists right now here. Not in the future. It's happening right now. You want to be a part of it? This is Digital Explorers. We're creating planet-conscious businesses. By the way, take this very seriously. If you really want to do something amazing, I will teach you from scratch how to create a passion-filled business based on what you love. Positive impact on this planet. Finding your purpose. We're going to monetize it online, and we're going to change people's lives. Planet-conscious businesses. This is how it should have been done, but we're ready for it now. Are you ready for the new consciousness? Because you're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I hope you'll subscribe and share my videos, because there are new, beautiful things happening. We'll continue to, and you're going to see some massive changes, within the next few years. And some things that'll happen out there, but now you'll realize, hopefully, that's okay. It's part of it. It's part of the transition of everything. You are amazing. Never forget that. And you're always loved, and you're never alone. Embrace it. Ask for the assistance, but be that first. And watch what happens. Namaste.